Next, let us proceed to the multiple choice correct question. That question is sigma n equal to 1 to infinity tan inverse of 4n by n power 4 plus y equal to pi by a plus tan inverse of b, where a and b are positive. Next, let us proceed to this solution of this problem in this way. To find out the summation given, that is given is sigma of tan inverse of 4n by n power 4 plus 5, where n stands for 1 to infinity. Now here we'll consider in this way to find out the summation in the form of pi by a plus tan inverse of b. Let us consider n to the power of 4 plus 4 as this n to the power of 4 plus 4 as n square whole square plus 2 square. A square plus b square can be written as a plus b whole square minus 4n square. Therefore, this can be split as n square plus 2 minus 2n, because 4n square can be written as 2n whole square. One more step we can take here, n square plus 2 whole square is equals to 2n square. So this can be split as n square plus 2 minus 2n into n square plus 2 plus 2n. So therefore finally we can write it as n square minus 2n plus 1 as n minus 1 whole square plus 1 is one term, and other term is n plus 1 whole square plus 1 is other term. So n power 4 plus 4 can be written as like this. Therefore sigma of tan inverse of 4n by n power 4 plus 4 plus 1, n power 4 plus 5, I can write it as n power 4 plus 4 plus 5, where summation range from n is equal to 1 to infinity, can be written as here summation of 1 to infinity of tan inverse of 4n. This 4n can be written as n plus 1 square plus 1 minus n minus 1 whole square plus 1 divided by here 1 plus and the product is n minus 1 whole square plus 1 into n plus 1 whole square plus 1. The very important step this is. This 4n is replaced as the difference of these two. This 1 gets cancelled. N plus 1 square minus n minus 1 square is a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square is 4ab 4n1, that is 4n. This 4n can be split in this way as the difference of these two terms. And this is 1 plus and the product. This can be rearranged as is equals to sigma summation 1 to infinity of tan inverse. If I divide numerator and denominator by the product of n minus 1 square plus 1 and n plus 1 square plus 1. If I take this one to divide this numerator and this denominator, then this become 1 by this factor, 1 by this factor, and this will become 1 plus 1 by this product. So therefore this can become tan inverse of 1 by, as you had the first one as n plus 1, this become n minus 1 square plus 1 minus of 1 by n plus 1 square plus 1 total divided by, here it is 1 plus 1 by n plus 1 square plus 1 into n minus 1 square plus 1. So here this is in the form of tan inverse of x minus y by 1 plus xy. Obviously here we have tan inverse of x minus y by 1 plus xy can be written as tan inverse of x minus tan inverse of y. So using this operation and this operation, we can write this one as sigma of tan inverse of 1 by n minus 1 square plus 1 and minus of sigma of tan inverse of 1 by n plus 1 square plus 1. This summation is 1 to infinity, 1 to infinity. Now if I go for the values of 1 to infinity, then this takes the form of tan inverse of 1 by 1 plus tan inverse of 1 by 2 plus tan inverse of 1 by 5 plus tan inverse of 1 by 10 and plus keeping on going, so minus of, when I take values here, this become tan inverse of 1 by 5 plus tan inverse of 1 by 10 plus keeping on going, so up to infinity. Now in this summation From here onwards the terms vanishes with this and leaving with tan inverse of 1 plus tan inverse of 1 by 2. Therefore this tan inverse of 1 is nothing but that is pi by 4 and this tan inverse of 1 by 2. So this tan inverse of 1 by 2, this can be written as tan inverse of 1 by 2. So when you compare this with RHS, that is tan inverse of pi by a, that is right hand side of the expression, plus tan inverse of b. Therefore here a is equals to 4 and b is equals to 1 by 2. So what we had is product AB, we had that AB product is equals to 4 into 1 by 2, that is equals to 2, implies AB is equals to 2, and we had A by B also, that is A is 4, B is 1 by 1 by 2, that become 4 to the 8, implies here A by B is equals to 8. So these two values are given in the question, that is AB is not 1 but AB is 2 and A by B is 4 and the option D is A by B is 8. So here you had A, B and D options are correct here. B and D options are correct, 2 and 8. So these are the correct answers for this question.